Rangers travelled to Braga, a team they had a very famous night in Europe a few years ago in the home leg. After going 2-0 down, a Yanis Hadji-inspired comeback seen Rangers win the game by 3-2. And boy oh boy do we miss him. And the away leg 1-0 after Ryan Kent scored the only goal in that one. We'd definitely have taken that tonight. Couple of surprises in the lineup. Arfield in for Ramsey, which is bewildering to me. Aribo drops out for Kamara, and Sakala leads the line over Roof, who was non-existent on Sunday. Rangers only 2 games for a European semi-final, which was unthinkable 10 years ago. Obviously, domestically shipping 12 points is unacceptable, but I would rather not dwell on that tonight and focus on the job at hand. Rangers should have had the lead in 4 minutes. Arfield clips the ball into Kent, who was blocked, then Sakala fluffed the rebound. Horta with an effort from distance wasn't troubling McGregor. He was outstanding all night though, Andre Horta. Braga looking very dangerous in the early goings. Couple of crucial interceptions in the final third keeps it 0-0. Some brilliant play by Kent, took the ball down, found Arfield in space, but he couldn't find Sakala. Very poor from the set plays from Rangers, one in particular, the short corner, that ended up with Braga getting a throw. Somehow Braga don't take the lead. Horta hit the post after poor defending by Rangers, a real let-off as we approach the 25-minute mark, and a minute later that Braga thought they had the lead. Poor defence from Rangers, and Horta put the ball in the net via deflection. A huge let-off for Rangers though, as Fabinho fouled Jack in the build-up as he laid it off to Horta. Braga claimed for a penalty, then Rangers break. Jack played Kent in, took a good first touch but couldn't punish Braga. Definitely wasn't a penalty, hit Tavernier in the chest. Sakala set through by Ryan Jack but lacked composure and fired over. 1-0 Braga on 39 minutes, and you have to say it was coming. Abel Ruiz put the home side in front of a powerful finish into the bottom right hand corner. Balogun was poor there, threw out a leg and just poor defending from Rangers again. And it had been coming. Embarrassing from Gomez there, trying to buy a foul, and Braga deserve their lead. Second half, not got much written here to be honest. This is dire from Rangers, really poor. Rangers took the sting out of the game but didn't really offer anything going forward. Changes came from Rangers in 62 minutes. Roof, Barisic and Aribo came on for Balogun. Bassi would then go to centre back. Sakala off. Sakala didn't really do anything. And then Jack off for Aribo with 30 minutes to go. Goldson misses the target from a Tavernier corner. Good effort by Andre Horta. McGregor had to push that behind and did. Carmel should have been getting a second yellow card for a foul there in Goldson. Not a disastrous result for Rangers, being an away game in Europe, but for me, a dire performance and what could have been a really incredible sort of 14-day period between, I'm just trying to think, would it be 14-day period between, had we won the game at Ibrox against Celtic, then we were right back in the title race. The title is gone. If we play the way we did against Braga tonight at Ibrox on Thursday, then the Europa League will be gone as well. Although realistically winning it isn't realistic, but when you get to a semi-final then you can obviously start to dream. But going from tonight, that's going to be a big ask. And then we must beat Celtic in the semi-final at Hampden to stop them winning a treble, because that would just be an absolute disaster, and you would just want the season to be over at that point, to be honest. So yeah, definitely looking for a much better performance on Thursday. It just shows you how much we missed Alfredo Morelos. I feared the worst when he was missing the Celtic game, but missing him in Europe, it's just, as I've said before, the team's geared to play to the strengths of Alfredo Morelos. And we're basically paying for the fact that we've got no plan B if Morelos isn't available. I mean, we've been very lucky with him, to be honest, because he's very rarely ever actually injured. But now he is. We're just seeing that it's almost playing with 10 men, because the forward player's just not really able to do it, whether it be it Sakala or Roof. Maybe one of them will prove us wrong, but it's not looking great.